You're here at the Lighthouse building, which in Belfast, which is the headquarters of the Department for Communities, and I'm here today because I understand there's a petition being brought to the Minister in relation to proposals for reducing library opening hours, which the group Hands Off Our Libraries wants to pass to the Minister. There's budget reductions and savings happening across the department, and that's the background, yes, to the proposals. Well, I'm not sure what the Minister's exact availability is, but certainly I've been asked anyway to accept the petition on his behalf today. These are ultimately matters for primarily Libraries NI, but obviously the Minister will discuss the matter with Libraries NI as well, but beyond that it's too early to comment at this stage.
So the Minister's put out a consultation about reducing opening hours across 14 libraries in Northern Ireland by up to 5 hours. This comes on top of an already reduction in previous years, so it's almost a case of a death by 1,000 cuts, where there's small opening hours reductions, there's loss in agency staff to the point where the service will become unworkable, and we're asking the question, well, where do we draw the line? Is it this year, next year, or 5 years down the line? I think it's quite sickening almost that the storming parties can find money to cut corporation taxes for the super wealthy in society, but they can't find the money to fund libraries, educational services, which are the fabric of our communities. I mean, libraries provide a safe haven for lots of different people with families and so on, who want a quiet place to study, where they can get work done, access to internet, etc. And they're a real social part of the community as well, where they have cross-community projects. They bring schools together, children can come and study and learn with people from across the sectarian divide. They're an absolute bedrock of our society. Yeah, well, I was hoping that we would get a chance to speak to him, but obviously he's not in, but we can hand the petitions over. All the communities have sort of registered their opposition to the fact that these cuts are coming in, so I think this is a very important statement, and hopefully it will make a difference. Well, hopefully the consultation is closing soon, so hopefully from the petitions we've handed in, the protests we've had and the pressure that we put on, that the Minister will back down on his proposals to cut the opening hours, and if not, we'll have to keep up the protests from the local areas and so on.